वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तम् तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Now we can repeat. अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धम्
अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धम्
सारवत् विश्वतो मुखम्
सारवत् विश्वतो मुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यम् च
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यम् च
सूत्रम् सूत्रविदो विदुः
सूत्रम् सूत्रविदो विदुः।
अय्युन्
अयुन्
ऋलक्
ऋलक्
ओङ्
ओङ्
ऐ औच्
ऐ औच्
हयवरट्
हयवरट्
लण्
लण्
ञमङणनम्
ञमङणनम्
जभै
जभञ्
घढधष्
घढधष्
जबगडदष्
जबगडदष्
खफचठथ चटतौ
खफछठथ चटतौ
कपै
कपै
शशसर्
शशसर्
हल्
हल्
इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
इति महेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
माहेश्वराणि
महेश्वर
माहेश्वर
माहेश्वर
yes माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि. Okay, just a quick recap of what we saw from the beginning up to now. We started with what is Sanskritam, and what is Vyakaranam. Samyakkritam Sanskritam. Vyakaranam is Shabda Anushasanam, that is the science of the words, grammar is called Vyakaranam. And there's two types of grammar system. We saw Laukika and Vedika. And among the famous grammar system, among the 9 grammar system, the Panini Maharishi's grammar system is still surviving. And there are two types of grammar, prescriptive grammar and descriptive grammar in general. So this grammar system is descriptive, describes what the language is. And we saw later the importance of Vyakaranam. Vyakaranam is compared to the Mukham, the mouth of the Veda Purusha, for the knowledge of the words, for the knowledge of the words, and the words together makes a sentence. So to understand the sentence, to understand the sentence, the sentence consisting of words, and therefore how the words are formed. So we need grammar. And further we saw that about Paninian grammar system, and about Panini Maharishi, the greatness of his work also we saw. And his work is called Ashtadhyayi. Why it is called Ashtadhyayi? How the name come? Ashtadhyayi, it is in the form of sutram. Therefore, what is a sutram? What are the sutra lakshanani? Alpaksharam asandigdam, that we saw now. That is the shloka. And the Maheshwara Sutras, the 14 sutras which were revealed to Panini Maharishi, that form the backbone of the entire grammar system. So the 14 Maheshwara Sutras, otherwise called the Pratyahara Sutrani, by which we group the letters. The grouping of letters helps in achieving Alpaksharatvam. Again, it helps in achieving Alpaksharatvam. Alpaksharatvam is minimal usage of words, letters. Minimal usage of words and the minimal usage of the letters in a word. So therefore, Pratyahara. How to form Pratyahara, that also we saw. And the easy method of Pratyahara, forming Pratyahara, is by this table we can easily form. Simple vowels, conjunct vowels, semi-vowels, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sibilants. And you need to note that the last letter of all the sutras, which are in red color, is called It letter. It is a sanya, is a name. It is a sanya, is a name. Then we discussed about the structure of the Ashtadhyayi, the types of sutram and the structure of Ashtadhyayi. There are different types are the Sanya Sutram, Vidhi Sutram, Padibhasha Sutram, Niyama Sutram, Adhikara Sutram, Atidesha Sutram. It is 6 types of Sutram. Among the 6 types, we saw Sanya Sutram. What is a Sanya Sutram? In general, we saw it is a Sanya, for example. Then Samhita is a Sanya. Samhita meaning Sandhi, it's a Sanya. Then the structure of Ashtadhyayi, the first 2 chapters deals with Sanya, and the next 3 chapters Pratyaya, and the next 3 chapters deal with the changes happening to the Pratyaya, to either to the Pratyaya or to what it is added. So those are dealt. And there are different granthas available, commentaries, starting from Siddhanta Kaumudi, Prakriya Grantha and all. So that also we discussed the various works on Ashtadhyayi. Ashtadhyayi Sutram, and the next important thing is Vartikam, and the commentary to both is Mahabhashyam, written by Patanjali Maharishi. So, Uttarottara Muninam Pramanyam. When there is doubt with regard to the Sutram or Vartikam, then we have to refer to the Mahabhashyam. That is the karma, that is the order. So, all these things we discussed. The last topic was the Sanya Sutram and the how the sutras are numbered. There are 8 chapters, each chapter having 4 sections. So each sutra is identified by the chapter number and the section number, right? All these things we saw. Up to this, I think we saw in the last class. Now, continuing further, now we are going to enter into the Ashtadhyayi. But before that, certain Samskrita terms we need to be familiar. Though you may be knowing, but still, I want to make sure that you know that. So therefore, before beginning the study. So, Varnamala, all these things, which are all basic things only. Varnamala means the garland of letters. Mala meaning garland. Varna meaning letter. So all the letters of the language, they form a garland to the language. Therefore, all the vowels, the 13 vowels and the 33 consonants. So now all this is called Varnamala. And the word Varna is derived. Varnyate preryate iti Varnaha. That which is propelled from the vocal organ is called Varnaha. Another name for Varnamala is Aksharamala. You can call it as Aksharamala also. Aksharam also means Varna. Varnaha means that which is propelled from the vocal organ. Akshara means that which are heard by the ears. Shravanendriya Gragyam Aksharam. That which doesn't undergo any destruction is called Aksharam. Like in Gita, we have Akshara Brahma Yoga, 8th chapter, Akshara. In Mundakopanishad also we have the word Akshara, Akshara Purusha. Naksharati doesn't undergo destruction, not perishable, not destructible, indestructible. That is the meaning of the word Aksharam. So Varnamala or Aksharamala, we can call by any name. So all the letters, they form the garland to the language. Therefore, it is called Varnamala. Otherwise called Aksharamala. Now, Swaraha. Swaraha means vowels. So we will be using Samskrita terms. Therefore, I'm introducing those terms. I'm not taking for granted. So therefore, every terms, first I will introduce, then we will get into the Ashtadhyayi. Okay. Because when I start using Samskrita terms, and if you don't know, then it becomes a problem. That's why better to be familiar with the Samskrita terms. And also it is Sanskritam, not Sanskrit. We will use the word Samskrita. Okay. All in Sanskritam. So there are 13 vowels. Vowels are called Swaraha. Like Rama. Shabda Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. So Swaraha is Bhagavachan. Swaraha, Swarau, Swaraha. So vowels are called Swaraha. Another name is Swaravarnaha. You can call by the name Swaravarnaha. Or you can use the Pratyahara. That Ach is there. Ach covers all the vowels. Therefore, Achaha. It is called Achaha. Or Ach, you can call Ach. Achaha, I'm just saying, it is like Marut Shabda. You know Marut Shabda, Marut. Very important Shabda. Marut Shabda. Takarantaha, Pullingaha, Marut Shabdaha. Marut, Marutau, Marutaha. So in the same way, Ach can be declined. Ach, Achau, Achaha. So Achaha means vowels. So short way.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Achaha Bahuvachanam.
Yeah, Bhagavachanam. Yes.
Okay.
Swaraha Bhagavachanam, Achaha is Bhagavachanam. So it is like Marut Shabda. That's why I said it's like Marut Shabda. Marut Shabda, very important Shabda. Later, when we get into Ashtadhyayi, I'll ask you to memorize Marut Shabda. If you don't know, you have to memorize. It's a very simple Shabda, not difficult. Simple Shabda, Marut. Now, how the word Swara comes, how it is derived. Swayam Rajante, it is Swaraha. I will explain what it means. If you want, you can write it also. Swayam Rajante. Swayam Rajante means it shines by itself. It means it is independent. Vowels are independent. They don't require the support of any other letter for its pronunciation. That is what Swayam Rajante, shines by itself. Swayam Ucharyamanaha Varnaha Swaraha. That is what it means. They are pronounceable by itself. They don't require any other support. A is vowel. What support is required? E, vowel. So Swayam Ucharyamanaha. So Swaraha, the term, and Ach, you can note. So we will be using these words. And this Swaraha classified into, they are classified in different ways. First, let us see one classification. Other classification we will see slowly. Many ways we can classify the vowels. First classification, simple vowels or conjunct vowels, monothongs and diphthongs. But now Sanskrita name you have to know. Simple vowels you know from the Pratyahara. What are the simple vowels from the Pratyahara?
A, I, Un, A, I, U, Relek.
Yes, Ak, right?
Yes.
Ak is a simple vowel. What about conjunct vowels? A, O,
A, O, I, ouch. So,
A, O, therefore,
edge.
H is the conjunct vowel. Okay. Now we have names for that. That is, simple vowels are called by the name Samana Swaraha. Samana. Their place of pronunciation is from the beginning to the end. It is same, doesn't change. The place of pronunciation means the place from where the sound comes from the mouth. It is same throughout. Samana. There is no mix-up of the place of pronunciation. We will see how it is. When you say the place of pronunciation of akara is throat. It doesn't change. Is only throat. Throat is the place. Similarly, when you say E is palate. The place, the tongue, it is almost touch the palate. E. So place of pronunciation is palate. Similarly, U, lips, place of pronunciation is lips. Samana Swaraha, otherwise called Amishra Swaraha, no mix up. Amishra. Means negative. Like in English, we have friend, unfriend. You and unfriend, right? Similarly, Sanskritam, we have dharma, adharma, kshara, akshara, mishra, amishra. Mishra is mix up, mixing. Amishra is no mix up, no mixing. No mix up of the place of pronunciation. It means the place of pronunciation is constant throughout the pronunciation. So those are called simple vowels. And from the Mageshwara Sutra, we know ak, represents those simple vowels. That is what here I have written. Ak means I, U, R, L. How many vowels are there totally? 9 vowels. All the 9 vowels are called simple vowels, Samana Swaraha, otherwise Amishra Swaraha, or through the Pratyahara we can say, you can refer to it by Ak Pratyahara. Okay. So you need to be familiar with the terms. Now, conjunct vowels. Conjunct vowels in Sanskritam it is called Samyukta or Sanyukta Swaraha. Conjunct, Sanyukta Swaraha or Mishra Swaraha, mix up. For example, if you take A, when you say, the sound starts from the throat, ends with the palate. So it's a combination of two places of pronunciation. Starts from the throat but ends with the palate. A, I also same. O, O is, you say it also starts from, it starts from the throat, ends with the lips. Oh, oh. Therefore, they've got two places of pronunciation, starting place and ending place. Therefore, they are not samana. They are sanyukta. They are mishra, mix up. So these are the sanyukta swaraha, which are referred to by the pratyahara H, right? Sanyukta swaraha, otherwise called mishra swaraha. They are 4 in number. So 9 plus 4, 13. Understand? This is one way of classifying the vowels based on what? Based on
Place of articulation.
Place of pronunciation. Based on place of pronunciation. So therefore, you can call it as Mishra Swaraha, or simple vowels called Mishra Swaraha, Samana Swaraha, or Mula Swaraha. Another word also is Mula Swara. Samana Swaraha, Mishra Swaraha, Mula Swaraha, and conjunct vowels are called Sanyukta Swaraha, Mishra Swaraha. You can note this name. And of course, we will be using only the Pratyahara, Ak, H. That is very important. Even if you don't remember that, this word, these names, I would recommend you to remember this. That would be better. If you have difficulty, at least Ak and H is must. Okay, it's very important. Next one is, okay, this is what I've explained here. What I said now, simple vowels have the same sound at the beginning and the end. That is Mula Swara, Samana Swara, Amisha Swara, same sound. Same, they are the same sound, same place of pronunciation. Same sound means every sound has to come from a particular place, right? They have the same sound. Diphthongs are combination. They are formed by the combination of two vowels. So, therefore, diphthongs, that is Sanyukta Swaraha, Mishra Swaraha, begins with the sound of one vowel and end with the sound of another vowel. For example, A plus E. It begins with the sound of A, that is starts from the throat, and ends with the sound of the another vowel E. So A plus E, when you combine, becomes A when your pronunciation. Okay. Similarly, A plus U becomes O. That is why Ekara as its place of pronunciation, throat plus palate. Ekara as well as Aikara. O and O have got throat plus labial, lips. Okay, they have two places of pronunciation. You can call it as two places of pronunciation, or you can say it has got combination of vowels. Combination of two vowels. That is Sanyukta Swaraha, conjunct vowels, which are referred to by the Pratyahara H. Okay, then Anuswaraha. I think the name you know, Anuswaraha. Anuswara
Yes.
means that dot. A plus dot, E plus that dot, Anuswara. How do you pronounce it? E plus that
Im.
A plus that Anuswara.
Im.
Aim. So Anuswara, they cannot be pronounced independently. So whatever the pronunciation of the vowel, along with that vowel, the Anuswara is pronounced. Now, for example, here if you see, am, im, rim, lum, aim, om. In fact, that is om. So that is how it is pronounced. Therefore, makar, this Anuswara doesn't have independent pronunciation. Takes the sound of the vowel. Okay. Then that's why it's called Ayoga Vaga. Anyway, we will see what it is little later. Then we have called Visargaha, the colon. The colon also. In English, you colon. It is called Visarga in Sanskritam. Another name also it is there. Visarjaniyaha. You can please note. It is Visargaha or Visarjaniyaha. I will type it later and show you. Visargaha or Visarjaniyaha. So this also pronounced along with the vowel. Whatever the sound of the vowel, along with that, the Visarga is pronounced. A is with akara, aha. With akara, ah. With ikara, ihi. Ikara, ihi. Similarly, ukara, uhu. With ukara, uhu. With ekara, ehe. Oho. Aihi. Auhu. Okay, very important. In Shabdandal, you will see. Like, for example, if you take Go Shabda, Gauhu, Gavo, Gavaha, Gauhu, Go Shabda, Gauhu, you say. You should not say Gauha, that is wrong. Okay. You should not say Gauha. This Visarga doesn't have independent pronunciation. Takes the sound of the vowel, preceding vowel. Okay, this is Visarga. Then, another way of classifying the vowels based on the time taken to pronounce, that is called the matra. The time taken to utter a letter is called matraha. Matra means it's a measure, it's a unit of time. Say 1 second, for example. It's a matra. If you take 1 second to pronounce a letter, therefore that 1 second is a matra. Generally, we say the matra is the time taken to blink, 1 matra. Or do like this, one matra. So based on the time taken, swaraha, otherwise called swaravarnaha, otherwise called achaha, all these names you can remember. They are classified into rasvaha. Rasvaha means short vowels. It is ekavachanam, short vowel. Rasvaha, rasvau, rasvaha. Like Rama Shabda. Dirgha will, the plural will be rasvaha. Similarly, dirgaha. Dirgaha, dirgau, dirgaha. Dirgha is long vowel. Then further long, extended, it's called prolated. Plutaha. Plutaha means that which has more than 2 matras, 2 units of time. Units of time, it can be anything. It can be second, millisecond, or 1 minute. Suppose if you take that time, that matra, either time taken to blink your eyes or time taken to make the sound. So whatever it is, if that is based on that the time, it is the vowels are classified into rasvaha, dirgaha, and plutaha. This is another classification. Previously we saw based on the place of pronunciation. Now here it is based on the time. Short vowel, long vowel, and prolated vowel, it's called. Now, if the time taken to pronounce a rasva is 1 second, then the time taken to pronounce the dirgha vowels, dirgha is long vowel. What are the long vowels? A, E, U, R, as well as the conjunct consonants. Among the conjunct also A, I, O, all the 4. All the conjunct vowels are long vowels. So therefore, 8 long vowels are there. 8 long vowels and 5 short vowels. Right? So therefore, Sanyukta Swara, that H letter, they are long vowels only. So they will take 2 seconds. 2 seconds. If Raswa takes, if short vowel takes 1 second, then the long vowels, which include the long vowels are there in the which are there in the short, in the simple vowels as well as in the conjunct vowels. All the conjunct vowels are long vowels only. They will take 2 seconds. Understand? 2 units of time.
Yes.
Then Pluta will take more than 2 seconds. So more than 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, everything will come under Pluta. So in Sanskritam, I have written, you can see, Rasvaha, Ekamatra Kalena, Ucharyamanaha Swaraha, Rasvaswaraha, Ekamatra, one matra, Ucharyamana, the vowels which are pronounced with one matra. The vowels which take one matra, 1 unit of time to pronounce, they are called Rasvaswaraha, short vowels. Then Dirgaha is Dvimatrena Kalena, vowels which take 2 units of time for its pronunciation. They are called Dirgaswaraha. So Rasvaswaraha, Dirgaswaraha. Then we have called, okay, then all Plutaha. All the Sanyukta Swaras are long vowels already, I told you. H letter is the conjunct vowels or long vowels only, right? There are no short conjunct vowels. There are no short. All conjunct or long vowels only. Then Plutaha. Trimatrena Kalena Ucharyamanaha Swaraha Plutaswaraha, which takes 3 units of time. So that vowel which take 3 units of time to pronounce is called Plutaswaraha. So therefore, based on the time taken, classified into Rasvaha, Dirgaha, Plutaha. Based on the place of pronunciation, classified into Samana Swaraha, that is simple vowels, and Sanyukta Swaraha, conjunct vowels. These are the different way we can classify the vowels, and there are other classifications also. We are going to see that, which is important, required for our study. Now there is a shloka. Okay, here you can see elongated or protracted vowels are those which take more than 2 seconds, like in Om. Om has to be 3 matra, 3 units of time. Om, that's all. Vikshana, Om being a mantra, therefore it should not be stretched too much. Om, that's all, it is not there. There is no such meditation. Om is only has got 3 units of time. Om, you have to stop there. It's some people they stretch it for 1 minute. That is all not proper. It is not correct. There is no such tradition also. It's supporting that such ucharanam of Omkara. Om is derived from it's from the dhatu. In fact, of dhatu. We'll see all those things later. Akara plus ukara makara. Akara 1 unit, ukara 1 unit, and makara is half unit. So 3 seconds. We can take 3 seconds. Therefore, Omkara is an example for Pluta. It is Pluta, Plutaha, Bhagavachanam Plutaha. Okay. Then there is a shloka which tells this Rasva Dirga and Pluta. Ekamatro bhaved rasvaha, Vimatro Dirga uchate, Trimatrastu Pluto jneyaha, Vyanjanam cha ardhamatrakam it is. Not matramakam, I didn't correct. Ardhamatrakam, the typo. It should be ardhamatrakam. It is this makar. This should not be there. Okay. Ardhamatrakam. Anyway, I'll correct it later. Just to this shloka tells Rasvaha ekamatraha. Short vowels has got 1 unit of time. Dvimatraha dirga uchate. That which has 2 units of time is called dirgaha. That which has 3 units of time is called Plutaha. It should be known that Pluta has 3 units of time. Vyanjanam, consonants. How many units of time they have? Half. half unit of time. If vowels take 1 unit, then consonants will take half. If vowels take 1 second, consonants should take half a second. Ardha matra. Okay. Then this is a simple shloka to understand. Now let us see. Now first we'll get it. First sutra I will introduce now, and before that I will introduce to the sutra patha. I'll show you the Ashtadhyayi. How Ashtadhyayi will look. You can see. This is the book Ashtadhyayi. I use this book, Chokamba publication. It's a good one. Chokamba publication. Chokamba is a publisher. Is the publisher located in Varanasi. Ashtadhyayi. This is a book I use. For our class, we'll be using this book only. Now, you can skip the preface introduction. Let us get to the sutra directly. First sutra. Here, the book of introduction, everything will be in Hindi. You can see the Maheshwara Sutras all given here. Maheshwara Sutrani, Ivan, Rilak, Evong, 14 sutras, and the pratyaharas are given ak, h, ach, hush, kar, hal, all those things are given. And 41 pratyaharas, Panini Maharishi uses, therefore it is given 41. This is Sanskrita numeral. Okay, this is 4, this is 1. This already we have seen. In fact, we have seen, and I gave you something as homework also. All the 41 pratyaharas we have seen. Okay, anyway, that is about the introduction. Further things we'll see later. We'll be seeing all those things when we cover sutra. So now let us see the first chapter. I'll show you how the first chapter looks. We are not going to see sutra by sutra. That is in the first chapter, first sutra, the second sutra, not like that. Because that is cannot be done also. We will take a particular topic, we will go and topic wise we will deal with. Sandhi means Sandhi topic. But before Sandhi is the first topic, in fact, we are going to deal. Before that, some sanyas we need to know. That is what we are going to see. Now, to give you an idea how Ashtadhyayi looks. Ashtadhyayi has 8 chapters. So, first chapter, Atha Pratamodhyayaha. Pratamaha Adhyayaha, first chapter. Atha Panini Sutrani. So, Panini Sutra begins here. Pratamah Padaha, first section. First sutra is Vriddhiradej. First sutra, Vriddhiradej. Here you may have some questions. Why it is bold letter, Vriddhi? Radej, why it is not bold? The next sutra, Adeng Gunaha, there it is bold. All those things you will see later. Okay, don't worry. We'll be covering later. Now, since we talked about Rasvaha, Dirgaha, Plutaha, these are the terms, these are the sanyas introduced by Panini Maharishi. It is there as Sanya Sutra. That is what we are going to see first. Okay. Now, I'll show you that directly go to that sutra where it is there. Now you see this. You see this first chapter. Yes. And pa means pada, section, second section. A means okay. Ashta, that is Adhyaya. Adhyayaha, chapter. Pa means padaha. So first chapter, second section, and this is a sutra we are going to see now. Ukalo Jrasvad Dirgha Plutaha, 27th sutra. 1 to 27. First chapter, second section, 27th sutra defines Hrasva dirgha, pluta. To understand the sutra, first you have to split the sutra. You must have sandhi knowledge to split. I hope you know. You know how to
Yes.
split sandhi, right? So how do you split?
Yes.
Ukalo, Jasva, Dirgha, Putaha.
Ukalaha
Ukalaha,
Ajnaswa.
Ukalo, Jasva. Okay, I'll
Ukalo
show you here
Jaswa.
my file. You can see. Ukalo, Jasva, Dirgha, Putaha. How do you split now?
Ukalaha
Hmm.
Ajnaswa. Dirga Plutaha.
It is Ajrasva. It is Ach, then Hrasva, Dirgha, Putaha.
Yes.
It is, yes, Sandhi has happened. Okay.
There is two sandhis there.
Yes,
No?
yes. Chakara should become Jakara, and then this Hakara becomes Jakara. Ajrasva.
Yes.
Then this A and then Aukalo, this becomes Ukalo, then Pururupa Sandhi, O plus A, Ukalo, right? All these things are involved. Anyway, we are going to see all those things. This is, I have given here, splitting the Sandhi. Ukalaha plus Ach plus Rasva Dirgha Plutaha, right?
Okay.
So, Ukalaha, that is, U is the vowel is taken as an sample. The time taken, the time required to pronounce U is short vowel, Rasva, U the long vowel, and U the prolated, elongated. The time taken to pronounce short vowel, long vowel, and prolated is called Rasvaha, Dirgaha,
Excuse me.
and Plutaha. Yes.
This symbol near the prolated U, near the prolated U, it
Yeah, the
can
symbol
be,
is 3. 3. Number 3 it is.
can, okay, it can be, can it be written by side of any vowel to say that it is prolated?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You can write it. You can write to say that is, you can see this in Taittiriya Upanishad and all, you will see chanting. You know, I'll show you in the Upanishad, it is there, the Mantra Pushpam.
Okay.
In the Mantra Pushpam, you will see. And the Brahmanandavalli, the second one. I think Brahmanandavalli. Yeah, here you can see. Do you see that? The screen you can see.
Where? Yes.
See how you chant. Here. Kaschana gacchati. Aho vidvanamul lokam pretya. Kaschit samashnuta. Kaschit samashnuta. 3. Sorry, Kaschit samashnuta. Who is this 3 for the okay. Kaschit samashnuta sokamayata. So this 3 is connected to ta, okay, not to u.
Okay.
So it is there in the Upanishad.
Understand.
Okay. So like that in the chanting, you will see many places it is there. Even here itself, below also it is there, I think. Later part you will see that. Anyway, so that is prolated. So the vowel by the side. This is a number 3, numeral number 3. 3. Sanskrita 3. Sanskrit number. So that tells you it is prolated, elongated, stretched vowel. So it is called Rasva Dirgha Pruta respectively. The time taken to pronounce short vowel is Rasva. Taking the example of Ukara, that's why Ukalaha is there. Ukala just a sample vowel. It can be Akara also. Akara, Akara, A also. Similarly, E, E also. Here, U is taken as an example. Why U is taken as an example here? You may ask. The morning you get up. Okay, how do you get up in the morning? You're hearing what sound? In the village. In the village, you hear the cock sound. Ha, ha, ha. Like that sound it makes, right? See, you can imagine how people they lived with the nature. So they hear the sound and connect with it. Rasva, first it starts with one matra, then two matra, then it goes long. Dirgha, Pluta, right? So that is what it is, Ukaraha. That's the explanation, really speaking, that from the cock sound is taking. So, iti. Okay, that is U. Therefore, U stands for all the vowels. Akara, Ikara, Ukara, Rikara, you can take it. So, Ukalaha, Ach. The vowels which take Ukalaha, that is, Ukala means short. I mean, one unit of time, 2 unit of time, 3 unit of time, respectively called Rasva, Dirgha, Pluta. The letter U has been taken for illustration, for example, and therefore it is extended to all the vowels. Therefore, those vowels which are Ucharana Kala, similar to the of Ukara, is known by Rasvaha, for example. Those vowels, that is other vowels, which have the same time as that of Ukara, it gets a name Rasvaha. Therefore, Akara, Ikara, Ukara, Rikara, Likara, all these are short vowels, right? Understand? All these are short vowels. Similarly, the vowels which have Ucharana Kala. Ucharana Kala means time taken to pronounce. Similar to that of Ukara. Ukara is long. Therefore, the vowels which have which takes time, similar to that of Ukara, is called Dirgha. Therefore, Akara, Ikara, Ukara, Akara, Ukara, Rukara, Ekara, I, O. All these are long vowels. Similarly, those vowels which have Ucharana Kala, the time which is similar to that of Ukalaha, is called by the name Rutaha. Therefore, you can see E, U, more than 3. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. So this is a sutram. This is the first sutram. This is the first sutram we are seeing. Ukalo Jaswadhirga Plutaha. Where it is located? First chapter, second section, 27th sutra. Now you see. First chapter, second section, 27th sutra. This is 27, 27. First sutra. Right? Then the next sutra is Achascha. That also we will see. Achascha. So this sutra you can remember 1 to 27. You can remember the sutra along with the chapter, section, sutra number 1 to 27. It will be useful. Okay, then next sutra is Achascha. Achascha, when you split, Achaha plus Cha. Cha is Avyaya. A means Avyaya. I'm writing the Vibhakti and the Vachanam like this. Achaha here is Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Achaha is declined like Marut Shabda. See, this Marut Shabda is very important, which is, I would recommend you to memorize Marut Shabda.
Okay.
Because the words of the sutram, many words you will see later, the words of the sutram, most of the words will be like Marut Shabda. One example, okay, I will show you here. Just a minute. In my this file, you can see here. Takarantaha, Pullingaha, Marut Shabdaha. Is that right? So, for understanding the vibhakti of the words used in the sutra, Marut Shabda is important. Almost all, I will not say all, almost, they follow the Marut pattern. So, I will replace it by Ach. There is no linga. There is no linga with regard to the words. And it is Chakarantaha, whatever it is, Chakarantaha. Chakarantaha Ach Shabdaha. It is declined same like Marut. You can see here now, it will be Ach. Then here it is Achau. Here it will be Achaha. So Ach, Achau, Achaha. Similarly here, Acham, Achau, and Achaha. So Tritiya Vibhakti will be Acha. Okay, other things are not required. We come to here, Shashti Vibhakti, Panchami. It is Achaha. It is Achaha, same like Marut. So here you can see there's a typo here. There's a problem in my this is 2-3. It doesn't appear. There's some symbol problem here. Anyway, this is not the 1-4. This is 4-1. Okay, there's some something has happened here. The file. It is Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Okay, I will do like this. Just a minute. The here it considered it's a mathematical equation. It's a problem. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, it is like Marut Shabda. Maybe I will show you the another file. I think it will be clear. This document has got some issue. Just a minute. Yes. I'll show this document. You can see. It is in same line like Marut. Marut, Marutav, Marutaha. Therefore, it becomes Ach, Achau, Achaha. And here becomes Acham. Here it is Acha. Here it is Ache. Panchami will be Achaha. Shashti will be Achaha. And Saptami will be Achi. All these are Ach means Ach, the letter, the Pratyahara. So Ach is declined like in the pattern like Marut Shabda. In the grammar, we don't have linga and all. So linga and all don't bother. So the words which are used in the sutram, the words mostly they follow Marut Shabda. So therefore, also you will see all the vibhaktis will not be used in the sutram. You will see Pratama vibhakti will be used, and Tritiya vibhakti, and Panchami, Shashti, and Saptami. Only that much. Those are the vibhaktis. Those are the vibhaktis the words of the sutram will use. No other vibhaktis are not triggered because it is sutram, right? So we don't need all the vibhaktis. So if you know Marut Shabda, so in line with Marut Shabda, Achaha is Shashti vibhakti. Achaha can mean Shashti, Achaha also can mean it is Pratama vibhakti also. Pratama vibhakti Bhagavachanam also Achaha. Ach, Acho, Achaha, Acham, Acho, Achaha. Depending on the context, we have to take. In Sutram, we don't require Dvitiya vibhakti. And we don't require Chaturthi in Sutram because there are no words, the Sutram which have Chaturthi vibhakti and all. So Shashti vibhakti required, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami, and Sambodhana, of course, not there. And also, Dvivachanam, you can see the Dvivachanam is rarely used. So this also, for time being, I will remove this also. So these are the word forms you need to know. This is also not required. Okay, this also I'll remove it. This is Acham. And this is also not required. these are the words. Ach is Pratama Vibhakti, Ekavachanam, Achaha Bhagavachanam, Acha Tritiya Vibhakti, okay. Achaha is can 5-1 or 6-1, and Achi is 7-1. So here in the current sutram, Achascha, what we are seeing, that Achaha is Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam, Saptami Vibhakti Ekavachanam. So what is this Shashti Vibhakti? What is the Shashti Vibhakti that we are going to see in detail in the following class? But here, I'll just explain this much only, what this sutram says. Maybe in the next class or maybe a little later, I will explain what are the significance of this Vibhakti. What does it denote? What does the Vibhakti denote in the sutram? Not in the language. In the sutram, what does it denote?
That the same applies to those shabdas, the vowels, all the vowels.
For the vowels, all the vowels means what is it? I'm not getting. What is it?
Ach refers to all the vowels. Is
Yes.
it right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So achaha is belonging to those vowels.
Belonging to the vowels. Yes, that's what it means. Yes, belonging to the vowels of the vowels. Yes. So what is this sutra says? I'll tell you. Achascha. A rule which is ordained, which is enunciated by using the terms rasva, dirgha, pluta, are to be understood as applicable only in the place of vowels, not in the place of consonants. Now, a rule is, suppose a rule is given. What happens is dirgha will happen. A rule says dirgha will happen. Dirgha will happen for what? Will it happen for consonant? No. Dirgha should happen to the vowel only, right? See.
Okay.
For example, A will take dirgha. There's a rule. Suppose akara will take dirgha. So what is the dirgha of akara? Akara. Now, A will take rasva. Suppose if it is a rule, akara will become rasvaha. Then it is a, right?
Yes. Yes.
Similarly, rukara will become rasva. It means ru.
Yes.
Similarly, ukara will take dirghatvam, becomes u, right? What about kakara? What is the dirgha of kakara? There is no. That is what the sutram says. That is what the sutram says. Wherever a rule is specified by using the words rasva, dirgha, pluta, it is applicable only to the vowels. That is what it means. Example, okay. Of course, we will see that in detail. The context will come that time. Just this sutra we are learning in connection with the previous sutra. Rasvaha, dirghaha, plutaha, a rule which is ordained by using these terms are applicable only in the place of vowels, not in the place of consonants. Yes.
So, excuse me. So this sutra is restraining the context of the
exactly.
Other.
Yes.
But only reading the other, it's not sufficient to know that it's saying only about vowels, because there in the other 1, 2, 27, there is achaha also. Is it right?
That is ach, not achaha.
Okay.
It is pratama vibhakti ekavachanam.
Okay.
Vowels which take ukalaha, 1 unit of time, is called rasvaha. Vowel which take ukalaha is called dirghaha. Vowel which take ukalaha, it's called pluta. That's defining, just defining the terms, rasva, dirgha, pluta.
Okay.
Whereas the next
So
sutra says totally different thing. Wherever a rule is ordained, whichever in the sutra pata. Now I'll show you one example to make you understand. You may not understand in elaborately in detail, doesn't matter. Just this much you understand. I'll show you one place where it is there.
so the first defines, the second restricts.
Sorry.
The first sutra we saw defines the terms,
Define the terms.
The second restricts.
Yes. Thus this sutra, first sutra is a Sanya Sutram.
Okay.
This is a Sanya Sutra. You can note, this is a Sanya defining the term. This is a Sanya Sutra. So what I will do, I will write this here. This is Sanya Sutra. Okay. Second sutra, it is Paribhasha Sutra. Interpretation. This is sutra is interpretation. It's called
Okay.
Paribhasha Sutra. Is it clear?
Yes, thank you.
Now I'll show you one example. Let's see here. What example? Rasvaha Napumsake. Rasvaha 1 to 40. Here itself is 1 to 47 is there. You can see here. You see the sutra here. You don't need to know the context, just to take this along. Rasvaha Napumsake Pratipadikasya. Is that right? What is Rasvaha means? The vowel, whatever vowel is there, what will happen? It will become Rasvaha. If it is long, it will become short. That is what it is. Rasvaha means we understand it has to be vowel, right? Not a consonant. Consonant cannot, there is no Rasva, Dirgha, Pluta. So in Sutra, we don't take anything for granted. Everything we have to say it. That is why the Paribhasha, Achascha, says wherever a rule is ordained by the mention of Rasva, Dirgha, Pluta, we have to understand that happens in the place of only vowels. That's why Rasvaha means we understand that to be vowels. That is what the Paribhasha Sutra tells 1 to 28 Achascha. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, very good. And the significance of the Vibhakti, that we will talk about that a little in detail in the next class. Okay. So 2 sutras we have seen. I have given a simple meaning in English. You can follow that, I think, right? We can try to remember the sutra with the sutra sankhya, the sutra number 1 to 27. Ukalo jasva dirgha plutaha. Then the second sutra, Achascha. You see, this Achascha is 1 to 20, 1 to 28. So I'm not going 111, 112, 113, not in that order. We cannot go by that order. I'm going by certain my order. That is, I'm going to first we are going to discuss Sandhi. So whatever Sanya we required for Sandhi, first we have to know it. That is why the Shashti Bhakti and all I'm not explaining now. I will explain all these things, the significance of Vibhakti of the Sutra a little later. So we will see the Sanyas first. Samhita, Guna, Vriddhi, all those terms first we have to know. Then we get into the Vidhi Sutra, that is Sandhi Sutra to start with. So that is how we are going to go about. Okay. So now we have discussed about vowels. What about the consonants? That is going to be our next topic. So only 2 sutras. Now, since we discussed vowels, therefore 2 sutras we have seen. After that, we will discuss consonants. What are the consonants? How they are classified? What are the Uchcharana Sthanam, Shiksha Sutra? All those things we will learn. and further sutras will come. Okay. Not that immediately after that we are going to sutra. Some introduction will follow. Then after that, so sutra will come. Third sutra. Okay, that is how we are going to proceed.
Okay.
So now we have started sutra, discuss 1 to 27 and 1 to 28, two sutras we have seen. So you can note this. Okay, this is a Paribhasha Sutram Achascha. Okay, I think we'll stop here. If you have any doubts, you can ask.
Okay. No doubts.
Okay. So we'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.